Hi there, thanks for tuning in. Holly Shields here reporting to you live from Sydney, and you're watching the stocks in action on Kalkine TV. Today we'll be looking at the latest updates from buy now, pay smarter business Openpay, investment company Washington H. Soul Pattinson, and professional service provider Worley. We'll also cover construction material supplier Adbri and gold miner Evolution Mining. First of all, shares of buy now, pay smarter business Openpay were trading down today as the company announced a groundbreaking partnership with Cross River Bank to support Openpay's expansion into the US under the Openpay brand. The partnership allows the company to launch a US platform to facilitate Cross River's origination of buy now, pay smarter consumer loans. Cross River is a New Jersey state-chartered federal deposit insurance corporation insured bank that merges the forward-thinking offerings of a tech company with the established expertise of a traditional services of a bank. The collaboration paves the way for Openpay to offer closed-end consumer loans in amounts of up to $20,000 and with the terms of up to 24 months, originated and funded by Cross River. Under this partnership, when a consumer applies for a loan on the platform, the loan is underwritten by Cross River utilizing Openpay's approved risk models and Cross River's credit underwritten and strict regulatory framework. Once the consumer selects their plan option, the loan is funded and originated by Cross River and ultimately serviced by the company. This allows them to administer the consumer experience end-to-end. Cross River serves as the lender for all Openpay branded loans originated in the US under this agreement. Moving on now to Washington H. Soul Pattinson, whose shares were trading down as well today after the company declared the merger between business with Milton Corp. According to the scheme arrangement, all Milton Corp shares have now been transferred to eligible shareholders of Washington H. Soul Pattinson. As a result, Milton Corp shareholders have been issued a consideration of 0.1863 Washington H. Soul Pattinson shares for each Milton Corp share they had held onto to the record date. Washington H. had issued over 121.47 million new shares as consideration today, and these are to trade on the ASX on a regular settlement basis from Wednesday, the 6th of October. On top of this, shares are to be issued to ineligible overseas shareholders as per scheme have been issued to a nominee appointed to sell those shares. Now for a closer look at the merger, Washington H. Soul Pattinson and Milton Corp created an investment house with a diversified portfolio and a significant market cap. The merged entity has also access to a range of assets, including private and international equity, credit opportunities, real assets, and other ASX-listed trusts. As a result, Milton Corp has applied for an ASX delisting, to be effective from the 6th of October. And next up is Worley. Shares of the ASX-listed professional service provider were trading flat today as the company announced that it had been awarded an extended non-binding frame agreement from Woodside Energy for its brownfields engineering, procurement and construction management services to continue supporting the Kathara gas plant and Pluto LGN shares in WA. Worley shared that this agreement covers brownfield engineering services, which include engineering studies and technical support, front-end engineering and detailed design services for sustaining capital projects. This includes procurement, commissioning, project management and construction, as well as shutdown management. Worley further shared that it had been providing brownfield engineering services to Woodside for over 30 years, basically 3 decades, utilizing various contracting models. The original agreement was established in 2018, and this extension is for a further 2 years with a further option to extend. And meanwhile, shares of construction material supplier Adbri were trading down today as the company announced the appointment of Nick Miller as the Chief Executive Officer to the Board of Managing Director and CEO with effect from 5th of October. Miller has been instrumental in the settling of a transformational agenda for the company, since he has started to be a CEO from January of 2019. He also guided the business through the challenging times of the pandemic, stated Adbri chairman Raymond Barrow. And the last news to be covered is Evolution Mining, whose shares were up today as the company signed a binding agreement with Narrabee Minerals to sell Mount Carlton gold mine in Queensland. The total consideration of the transaction is $90 million, consisting of $40 million payable on completion as equity in cash. Evolution Mining will also participate in Narrabee Minerals' equity issue for a maximum holding of 19.9%, i.e. $20 million Australian dollars. On top of this, up to $25 million of contingent consideration is payable upon achieving cumulative gold production milestones. It will be paid in the form of a 5% gold price linked royalty if the average spot gold price is higher in a given quarter. The royalty is payable from the 1st of July 2023 for up to 15 years. The current transaction will be closed by December of 2021 and that same quarter. The divestment is part of Evolution Mining's strategy to upgrade the quality of its portfolio assets. However, IT will retain upside exposure to Mount Carlton via shares held in Narrabee Minerals and contingent considerations. Narrabee will establish its economic interest in Mount Carlton from the 1st of October of this year. Evolution Mining will provide Narrabee support to ensure a safe and smooth ownership transition, and Evolution's revised 3-year outlook reflects a low level of geological confidence and no certainty of exploration work. Well, with that said, that is just about all we have time for in today's edition of Stocks in Action, but stay tuned for more live market updates exclusively on Kalkine TV. Holly Shield signing off.